Hey guys, welcome back. So this is let's be cheesy. This is your R-rated version of one of my vids today. I'm titling it something like I've spoken about this before, but I'm gonna go a bit more in depth into it now because I've had lots of questions and it's apparently a very big topic. Transferring sexual energy slash sexual intent. Okay, like I said, I know some of the folks out there let some kids watch my vids. That's cool if they're understanding their parents cool that. But this one is a bit more for the mature crowd, okay? Because I'm gonna get a bit into some nitty gritty. So again, guys, I'm hoping that by now the regular viewers or even the new viewers, guys, if you like the vids, show the like. It actually does help. It helps me. It helps my channel grow. It helps me get the knowledge out there. Share the vids. Show the likes, guys. If you need any of my services, if you can see or if you feel you like what I'm saying, you like my energy, and you'd like to work with me, I offer spa work, guys, from anything you're going through. Tarot readings, chaos magic course, an amazing chaos magic course, by the way, that I'm offering. And of course Skype sessions where we can chat about basically anything and help you out. So anyway, transferring sexual energy, it is most definitely doable. It's very popular. Sometimes it happens unintentionally, unconsciously. We do it all the time, okay, and it has results. But if you guys want powerful results, more regular results, whether it's from a fling you're having with or in a long-term relationship, but you're feeling the sex is just not there anymore, or the sex degree has gone down and you want to enhance it, or you want more sex in your relationship, guys, listen up. This is powerful. So a lot of times, unintentionally, right, or so, unconsciously, we will do certain things, certain gestures, certain energy will just burst out, and the next person will feel it, and you might get lucky. That's unintentionally. But if you're going to do this type of things intentionally and with knowledge, guys, your results are going to be amazing. So, firstly, what helps this? It's not limited to entity work, but it does enhance it. It's a big circle where it's a give and take all the time with energies. So if you understand this and you work with entities or spell work regularly, this plays a part as well, especially if you're doing like love petitionings or sexual petitionings or sexual spells or love spells with me or someone else. I do say with me because I honestly know I know what I'm doing and I communicate with my clients. So if this is going on, right, you can latch onto those energies. You don't have to let it drift out there into the void, going on to target. You can play a part as well, which enhances everything in your favor. So transferring sexual energies, before we get into the entity part, you can. So if you are feeling horny or frisky and you know your partner doesn't want anything, they've actually made it very clear, don't go forcefully, because then you come in with a very negative energy and they will feel that and they'll get pissed off. You'll have a fight and you're like, oh fuck, So if you're feeling that and you know the vibe's not there from your partner, but you're feeling that hunger, that lust, still touch your partner in a way or transfer that energy. Be aware of it. Like just put it out there. Like you can even look at the person, touch him, but in a non-sexual way, physically, I mean, but mentally and emotionally with your intent. The sexual intent is very much there. If it's on the shoulder, you can like, that's okay, let's make plans for the weekend. But as you're doing that, whatever, you're just thinking like, yeah, you're gonna fuck me now. You put that intent in there. That's one simple step. You're transferring it. Okay, it takes practice, but the more you're aware of it and you're putting it deliberately in, it has to transfer because that's how energy works. Energy flows, and as soon as you learn how to control and take the steering wheel of energy, it goes in the direction you want it to. So that's one way. Another way is through sexual fluids, and again, this was not really for kids. And if you don't like what I'm saying now, guys, switch off right now. Sexual fluids, it's not, I wouldn't say, okay, I know some people might find it disgusting, so be it. I'm sharing your sexual fluids. If you're a man, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. You take your sexual fluids, don't fucking overdo it, that the person can either taste it plainly or pick it up immediately. But if you're like really desperate, this does work again when you put your intent into it. If you put a little bit of your sexual fluid into a beverage of theirs or a snack of theirs where you can, mix it in nicely. Again, you feel it, but don't let them, like you making it and someone else takes it or they take it themselves. You make sure you're giving it to them. So for example, you're giving your husband, I'm helping not making trouble now. You give your husband some porridge or cereal or mash, for example, stew. Got a bit of sexual fluid in there, mix up. You offer it to them. But as you're offering it to them, you know this is where the power comes in. You've got the material representation there, basically. I mentioned a lot of my words and I mentioned a lot of my teachings. The material representation is powerful. So you're giving them the material representation, but because it's coming from your hands, make bloody sure the heart and mind is in it, the intent and the will. There you go. But you know what you're doing. You give it to them with the intent of, you are going to have sex with me right now till when I say stop, basically. So you're giving them the sex that they're giving you, basically. That's another way. Another way to enhance the transferring of sexual energy and intent, right, is through petitioning. It's exceptionally more beneficial for one if you have a demon pact, right? A specific demon pact for like love, relationships, and stuff like that, like your demon Zephyr, Astros, Lilith. So you have a demon pact with them, right? If you're not sure what it is, give me a shout. I can chat you about it, and I can possibly give you a demon pact on your behalf. You work it. It's not that hard to do. You work your demon pact. You maintain it. You can petition your patron before, and you start thanking them that the sex is coming, the romance is coming back in this relationship. You transfer it now, right? And once you've done this, remember what you're doing now. You're charging an intent in the ethereal with entity. It's charging. So once you've done the thank you invocation for sex, go to your partner, and again, if they want to have sex after the thank you sexual invocation, that's amazing. But don't just have the sex playing. Have it with the knowledge that entities are helping and enhancing this whole situation. Don't be creeped out by that. So you do it with the knowledge and intent of that. And if there's no sex after a sexual petition, you still go to partner and start transferring your energy through a hug, through a gesture, through sitting there, through a nudge, through rubbing the hair, whatever. Because remember, you are now charged up with sexual intent and energy with entity. And when you do get sex again, and you have the time, I encourage you to, if you're in the situation, go and do somewhere, I'd say within 6 hours, a thank you invocation. And again, that sexual energy gets charged. And if you want to, after a thank you invocation for sex, you can go back to the partner and again offer a touch, a rub, a hug, a kiss, anything that transfers your sexual energy. It's all about transfer. So basically, keep yourself on an energy level of sex appeal, lust, desire. Keep yourself there high, and if possible with entity. And whenever you have that charge and it's charged up in you, you transfer it to partner through touch, through intent, through gesture, through sexual fluids. You just transfer it, but always keep the intent behind. I hope it makes sense, guys. I'm rushing because I don't like to make my vids too long. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. You liked the vid? Show the like, guys. Share the vids. Cheers.